Good morning. I hope I don't have any eye boogies, but it's day 2 of waking up early and going to the gym. How exciting. I set my alarm for 4, and when I finally opened my eyes, it said 4:30, and it said that I had snoozed my alarm like a million times, but I don't remember doing that, so I almost didn't go today because I went to bed late last night. Um, but that was kind of out of my control, so whatever. It is what it is. Um, Surprisingly, after I eventually started to wake up, it was easier to get up today. The entire last time I got up, I was like, I am miserable. I don't want to do this. I was moving like a snail because I was trying to convince myself, like, it's fine if you don't go. Like, sleep is more important. Da 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 da. So by the time that I got up and the time that I actually left the house, it was like, took a while. But even though I was tired, I was like, okay, perfect. Like, I already recorded day 1. I still need to edit it. I'll do that today. I was supposed to do that before. But I think by like posting my day 1, day 2, day 3, kind of like my, consistency, it'll keep me a little bit more accountable. That's what I'm hoping for. Because, so I think the important thing people need to do is like find out what motivates them. If they don't have it intrinsically, they need external motivation. And I think that's fine. I don't think that really makes one person more disciplined than another. It's just different people prioritize different things, different people have different goals, and so people are driven by different things. You just need to find what drives you. And for me, I thrive off of 2 things: competition and accountability. Like, I really don't like letting people down. So if I have a gym partner and I say, hey, like, let's agree to wake up and go to the gym and do this workout at 6 every morning. If I wake up, even if I'm not tired, just knowing that I'll have to call and cancel on them, and I made them wake up early and everything just to cancel, like, I feel bad. It looks bad on me if I keep canceling consistently. It just makes me look like I go back on my word, and that bothers me. Like, I don't want someone to see me as someone who's like lazy or doesn't like keep their promises and things like that, right? So that's important to me. That motivates me. So I used to do that with my mom, and we were super consistent. Every single day, did not matter how miserable we felt in the morning. We hit that workout. We were super consistent for like 2 months. And then I got a new job, and it threw us off our schedule because now I have to wake up even earlier than I did. Like, we used to wake up at 6 a.m. to work out. Now I have to wake up at 4. So 6 was hard for her. So 4, she was like, ah, okay, good luck with that. I cannot. So it's like, great. Now I need to find a new way to do this. And it's been like over a month since I started at this job. And I think I'm finally like finding the groove. And it's this, because I could not do it by myself for the life of me. But it's like telling myself, hey, like, just post consistently and document your fitness journey and have goals and stuff that other people can support, and it's going to be plastered on the internet if you fail. And if you stop, then, I mean, not that I have like a bunch of eyes on me. I think I have like 100 subscribers or something, but still, my family can look at my YouTube channel if they wanted to. Like, anyone could just in the future look at what I post and be like, oh, look at this girl who recorded one video and then just stopped. Yeah, she's just like everyone else, She was super excited at the beginning and then just fell off. And I'm like, no, I refuse. So that is like my main motivator, is external accountability. So yeah, I think I'm done with the spiel for this morning. And I will see you at the gym, and hopefully hopefully I won't have like anxiety again going in. I don't think I will. I feel like honestly it's gonna get to a point if I keep going and keep doing the same thing. People are just gonna be like, oh yeah, there's the girl that records herself when she works out. It's like, yeah, okay, whatever. Yeah, that's me. Okay, yeah. I'll see you at the gym.
So when I got to the gym, I realized I left my microphone in my car again. So I tried to get as close to the phone as possible so you could hear me, but you still can't hear anything I'm saying. So pretty much all I'm saying is that I'm going to work on Stalder presses today. And the way that I usually try to set up my workouts is picking the scale apart and trying to drill every motion piece by piece. And so today I was going to focus on my core because that is what I feel like I'm missing strength in for this workout. So we're gonna get into it here. So a mistake I made really early on when I started training this was kind of rushing into presses before warming up my wrist, and I actually messed up my right wrist doing this. So I usually like to either warm up my wrist with some dumbbells or warm up my wrist with some handstands. So that's what I'm doing here. My handstands kind of suck, but that's not the point. I'm just doing it as a warm up. So no judging. Next workout I like to do, I think it's called straddle presses, which is essentially the same way you start a Stalder press on the floor, except you do it on a bench where you have a little more room for your legs to touch and go lower. And you're gonna pick up your body and try and go as high as you possibly can. You're essentially gonna try and do the Stalder, but when you get to the top, you control yourself back down, and then you just do this for a couple reps until you either can't go anymore or ideally aim for like 8 to 10. This is usually kind of brutal for me, so I take a while and I stretch, but then I did this workout for 3 to 4 sets. The next workout is kind of the same, but instead of pressing up and down, I just lift myself up and hold an L sit. It's like a straddle L sit, and I just hold this as long as I can. Yeah, you can see my face and my legs and everything shaking and dying. But yeah, these are really hard, but it's really good for your core, your compression, pretty much every single muscle that is going to be pushed in this workout is what you're going to be needing to press all the way up. So this is actually one of my favorites despite how miserable I look. And then the last 2 workouts aren't necessarily like super calisthenics-y. They're pretty basic, so I wanted to focus on my core today, like I said earlier. So I did a 1.5 minute plank for 3 sets, and then I finished with leg raises. Nothing fancy, like I said, but when you do the straddle press and the straddle also hold, you're gonna feel it all in your core. So it's definitely a big part of the skill. And I'm hoping next time I do this workout, I'll see an improvement from this. So after this workout, I actually ended up being really late for work. So the next part of this video is not really related. It's just kind of me ranting. So if you want to listen to that, then stay tuned. If not, then I'll see you in the next video. I'm so mad at my younger self for not doing this when I didn't have a job and I had all the time in the world. But no, I don't want people to look at what I post and this is thing. Younger me was stupid, okay? Now, people are still gonna watch me do this, but now I'm older and it's weirder, you know? I don't think it's weird, but you know what I mean? It's just like, it's annoying because everyone does it now. Now, at least, you know, back then, posting and trying to be like an influencer, I feel like was a little bit more cringy because nobody respected it because nobody realized how much money you could make. Whereas now it's like, okay, I get it. Everybody wants to be an influencer because it pays more than your day job. Like, oh shoot, I don't know where I'm going. But now, you know, they see that people like me can go to school for 4 get a college degree and get a job as an engineer, and making videos online makes you way more money than that. So it's like, who's really the sucker, you know? The people who went to school and did everything the way that they're supposed to and still struggle to pay their bills, or the people who were like, you know what, I don't really care what people are gonna say, I'm just gonna film myself because it's fun and whatever, and now they're all millionaires, and it's like, wow, what the heck? I wish I was not so insecure back then. If you're like young and watching this and you're insecure, please don't be. Like, I don't care if you have every reason to believe that you should be, because I did too. And no boys gave me any attention. Nobody talked to me. I was a loner. I had no friends. And I was like, yeah, like, obviously it makes sense why people are going to talk to that girl and not me, because she's beautiful. So if they talk to her, if they talk to her and not me, like, it obviously must mean that I'm ugly. But, like, no. I look back and I realized, like, that was so stupid. And I had RBF, and I was antisocial, and I looked really young for my age, and there were like so many reasons why guys, I'm sure, didn't talk to me that they told me in college after the fact. And they're like, oh, I always wanted to talk to you, but like I was like intimidated to come up to you, like you always looked mad, or this that. And it was like, bro, you literally had me thinking my whole life that I was ugly because nobody ever like gave me any attention. It was like, my point is, if you're insecure, don't be. Like, I think I heard someone say, like, being insecure is such a waste of time, and they're right. Like, I know that it sucks so much, and like people just want to feel desired and wanted and loved, and when you don't have that, you have every reason to think like you're the issue, but you're really not. And my insecurity stopped me from doing so many things as a kid. Like, I wanted to pursue so much, and I wanted to talk to so many people, and I just didn't because I was shy and scared and had no self-esteem and no self-confidence, and it ruined so many opportunities for me, and I hate it. I hate that, like, I allowed myself to care so much about what other people's opinions and views of me were. And I know that comes with age and maturity, and like everyone says it, and it's far easier said than done, but there's like a lot of people nowadays who are talking about like just be delulu, and like, you know, it doesn't even matter if you're not right. Like, it doesn't matter if you're not the hottest girl in the world. It doesn't matter any of that stuff. Like, just if you just believe it, it will manifest itself in a way. Like, people are attracted to confidence. People are attracted to endearing, enlightening people. And even if you don't think you are, like, for me, I think I'm super boring. Like, I am a very, like, mellow, nonchalant person. I just realized I'm not talking with my microphone, and you probably can't hear anything I'm saying. But, you know, it doesn't matter if you don't think that you have anything to bring to the table. And, like, just who cares? You are. You have something individualistic about yourself, and if you don't tap into your potential, then it's just gonna go to waste, you know? So I'm mad at myself for like waiting this long to do these things. Like, I could have started out of high school, but I didn't. I could have started during COVID, but I didn't. I kept telling myself, it's too late, like that ship has already sailed, like people are already famous from it, like what can I contribute? A lot. You can contribute a lot. So just do it. Whatever you want to do that you've been telling yourself you can't do because you're scared of failing, shut up and do it. So yeah, here I am, crazy woman, and rushing and having to wake up at 4 in the morning to film because I work all day long, and by the time I get out of work I'm too tired, and this is that because I'm an old lady. Yeah, I really wish that I would have done this when I worked part-time and went to school, and just, I don't know, I had more time back then. I had less responsibilities. So if you're not in my boat and you still live at home and you still go to school and you don't have bills and you don't have this or that, like, pursue all your dreams, because you know what, even if you fail, at least you tried, and you won't have the regret of like, wow, what if? Because that's what I have right now, and that's why I'm doing this. Like, there's a huge shot that this turns into nothing. There's a huge shot that I record all these videos and I gain no traction, and like nothing comes of it, you know. Maybe just my friends watch it and like cringe because they're like, oh, look how cute, she has like 30 views. I'll be like, yay. It's probably just like my cousins, because I have a lot of cousins. Like maybe all my cousins watched it and that's about it, because who else would, I don't even think my cousins would watch this, because they're gonna be like, girl, you're talking way too much. And I'm like, yeah, I know, sorry, but it's a thing, okay, I promise. Maybe it'll catch on. But even if nothing comes of this, at least I can say that I tried. You know, I can never say that I didn't. And that's enough for this motivational speech. But I am late, so I gotta go into work. So, yep, okay, bye.